I do, and thanks for joining me for this beer review of what you can see, this iconic brown ale, Newcastle brown ale, which I haven't had for years. And I picked it up in a local supermarket, Sainsbury's, just to find out if it's actually changed over the years since it went from Scottish and Newcastle. It's now been taken over by Heineken, and it's brewed at Tadcaster at the John Smith's brewery. And I was just hoping that it's maybe of similar quality to what I tasted quite a few years ago when I used to like the brown ale. The Newcastle brown ale, which was very, very popular during the 70s and the 80s and even the 90s. The students loved it at their campuses. Newcastle brown ale, a very, very popular beer. So let's see what it has to offer. I've even got a traditional pint glass for this I suppose a traditional brown ale. So let's see what it has to offer. Has it changed over the years since Heineken bought out the brewery and started brewing beer in Yorkshire? So let's have a pour and let's see how it pours in this traditional barrel glass. I haven't used this for quite some time actually. So as you can see, it's poured a nice brown. What you'd expect for a brown ale, a nice brown ale with a, let's have a look, it's maybe a white head, an off-white head, and I'm expecting some decent aromas from brown ale. You know, that caramel malt, that a little bit of bitterness. So let's see what the aroma has to offer. Hell, what have they done to this beer? I can't taste, I can't smell. There's no caramel malt there, which is what you'd expect in a brown ale. There's no little bitterness, no chocolatey, no nuttiness, which you'd expect from a brown ale. All I can detect is there's a kind of like a metallic aroma. There's a trace of caramel malt, but there's a metallic aroma. So what the hell they've done to this? I'm not right sure, but I'm not expecting a lot as I taste this beer. Flipping heck, no, it's that is not the beer that I tasted a few years ago, the Newcastle Brown. I'm afraid Heineken, you made a bit of a pig's ear of that, to be perfectly honest. I can still taste this metallic taste. You'd expect caramel malt, a nice a nuttiness, some chocolatey, smooth flavours from a brown ale, a traditional brown ale, and I can't detect anything at all. There's a little bit of caramel malt, but this is overriding metallic taste. What the hell have they done? I'm not sure. There are a couple of reasons why it may be of a metallic taste. Sometimes they can overboil the hops and it gives that metallic taste, and sometimes it can come from an aluminium can. But as you can see, it's in a clear white bottle, so God knows what Heineken have done here. It seems to be a classic tale or a classic case of a massive brewer, a global brewer like Heineken. They've taken over Newcastle, Scottish and Newcastle, and they've bastardised this brew, basically. I don't know what they've put in it, but they've basically bastardised the brown ale as far as I can. I'll give it another taste. Oh, it's awful. There's just like a metallic taste and it's a hint of caramel. There's a little bit of hoppy bitterness, and that's it. It's for me. That's been bastardised, and I can't understand why people drink that. What on earth are you doing? I bought that for £1.25. It had been reduced from £1.80, and I'm not surprised. Obviously, they wasn't shifting it, and they reduced it by about 30%. I'm sorry, I wanted to give it a chance, and that's bloody awful. It's bastardised. You expect some caramel malt, some chocolatey malt, some nutty, some nice, some bit of roastiness in a brown ale, right? And it's a lovely drink. It's a traditional brown ale, and that's what you expect to find in such a drink. And that there is nothing or very little of that what I've just described in that beer. And there's this like metallic. Bloody hell! I'm looking for some bloody nails or some tacks at the bottom of the bottle. It's like a metallic. Oh. It's crap. It's absolutely crap. Is that? It's one of these beers which have been really nice over the years, and again it's been taken over by a big global concern or a big brewer, Heineken in this instance, right? God knows what they've done to the ingredients. In my opinion, I call it it's bastardised, right? It's similar to what Mawson's did with Wainwright's Golden Ale. Thwaites Wainwright Golden Ale was a superb beer until Mawson's took it over. It's absolutely unrecognisable now, is that beer? Again, another bastardised beers. God knows what they put into it, and this is a similar, but it's even worse in my opinion. And I just cannot understand why people go in supermarkets and take that crap off the shelves. It's bloody awful. I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm going to chuck that down the bloody sink, right? Aftertaste, there is a little bit of a caramel, but it's that metallic taste again. How the hell have they got this metallic taste? I just do not know. Again, probably the favourite is an overboil of the hops. That is one reason why a beer will taste metallic, but it might not be that. It's just a mass-produced beer, and that's possibly the reason why. The main reason why it is that taste. It has that taste. The finish is awful. Okay, I'll just have another sip. You can just taste that metallic, that awful taste round the mouth, in the swallow, and in the aftertaste. I'm sorry, with the greatest of respect, God only knows why people buy that in the supermarket. It's shite. It really is, and I very rarely swear on my videos, right? But that was once a really nice beer. I'm going back about 20 years, 30 years, but that is a classic case of a big brewer, in this case Heineken, taking over a smaller brewer, Scottish Newcastle, whatever it became, or what it was, and they've simply bastardised the beer, and it's very sorry to report. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure there will be people who will disagree with me. Comments are always welcome. Get them comments to me. I'm quite happy to answer them if you disagree with me. But in my opinion, that is bloody awful. It really is. It's crap. I'm sorry, and it wasn't worth the £1.25 I paid for it in Sainsbury's. I was expecting lots more. An iconic beer, and it is no more. The reputation has been badly tarnished, in my opinion, and God knows what Heineken have done to that. It's brewed, as I said, at Tadcaster at the John Smith's Brewery. What the brewing process is, haven't a clue, but there's something sadly wrong with it, because the end product in that bottle, 4.7% Newcastle Brown Ale, it's gone down the pan, and it's pretty awful in my opinion. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to mark it out of 10. It's not even worth bothering. But I'm afraid that's down the sink, and it's very, very disappointing to relay a poor beer review to you. So that's about it. As I said, I'm very, very sorry to relay negativity on a beer video, but honesty prevails, and honesty it will be, and that is a crap beer, in my humble opinion. Okay, that's about it for now. Let's hope I can have more positivity on a beer review very soon, and I hope you'll join me, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for more beer reviews. I'll try to make them more positive. I very rarely make a negative one, but that, I'm sorry, that was an awful beer, in my humble opinion. Newcastle Brown Ale, a once super beer, or a very nice beer, it's gone down the pan, and it's also going down the sink. Okie doke, I'll speak to you soon. As I say at the end of my video, as always, enjoy your beer. In this case, I don't think that will be the case. I'll see you later. Ta-ta for now.